Fahun dingir okura. Fahun dingir okura. Fahun dingir okura.
Hey, what is up, guys? It's Guildspire here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. How y'all doing today on this terrific Thursday afternoon? Hope y'all are doing well. I know I am. With that being said, we are going to jump right on into a match of the artist. Build wise, build wise, build wise. I think we do this. So I'm considering slowdown to be anything that either stops you from being able to work on gens, that slows down the progression of gens, that slows down the ability to heal. I think that is fair. With that being said, we are going to use the good old dead man switch, as honestly I think this is the best setup for artists. Scourge Pain Resonance, dead man switch, brutal strength. Once again, we're using our utility perk. We have a Corrupt Intervention, Dead Man Switch as slowdown, and then Scourge Pain Resonance for regression. Not only will Scourge Pain Resonance activate Dead Man Switch, but then we can send birds elsewhere, getting them off of gens as well. So some really cool synergies with the artist, to say the least. After this match, though, we will play a match of Survivor, as we are literally less than 30,000 away from maxing out. One thing I think I will do is I'm going to add more channel point rewards. That way you guys can pick builds of specific killers. I think is a good idea. I'm trying to think like what else I'd want to do. Maybe, see, if I do that, you can always have you choose like a specific killer, then specific killer and build, I think is a good idea. We have the wheel. I'm kind of moving away from the re-roll aspect. This map is probably the worst map we could have gotten with the artist. God freaking dang it! It has so much verticality. It makes it so difficult to really get a ton of usage with for crows, but we'll try and make it work here. Getting no information there from the start. We do see that the crows on main have got disturbed, or have been disturbed, so survivors are over here. At least in some capacity. Now, I don't see them. This gen is corrupt. We have fourth, but here to watch you get wrecked on Swamp. Swamp is going to be miserable for Artist. Like, point blank statement. I did hit a crow there. That's the hit. Michaela holds W for dear life, as most survivors do. I'm surprised she went this way. Hold the phone. Michaela? This Michaela's playing so weird. I both love and hate it at the same time. We'll get the first down there. I'm surprised not to see any gens pop off. But let's even get a Scourge Hook off, as well as a Dead Man Switch to start off. So Dead Man Switch, Dead Man Switch. That's 2 gens there. Killer Instinct shows us where Rebecca is. And potentially another person over here. No, they must have let go pretty early then. We'll send crows out there in a second. No sign of anyone. Yeah, we're going back to the hook, forcing second stage. No, wow. Ada coming in. There's the vault. Is there a life? Does appear to be the case. 2 gens, though, pretty well progressed. I was really hoping she's gonna throw that, to be honest. If she did, that would have been a GG. Oh, Ada, my dear. 2 gens, like we said, we're gonna get done. You don't make it there, friend. Scourge Hook over here. So 2 gens done for 1 hook. Dead Man Switch is going to slow things down a bit. There's Rebecca. I was mid-animation on the locker grab and the game just said, psych. Rebecca goes up towards Shaq. Bold move there, Cotton. Rebecca got some decent distance, it looks like. was about to say, are both up here? But no. And that's just a lose-lose scenario. Not much you can do. If we were able to get both Kate and Rebecca, that'd have been freaking amazing, but I had no idea where Kate was in that moment. Fortunately, no scourge hooks or anything nearby, really. Alright, no scourge hook. Let's check out this gen over here. There's Dead Man Switch. Check this gen over here. There is a survivor on the gen. We got the injure and the Dead Man Switch. Even frickin' better. Looks like Michaela is trying to get away to the best of her ability. We'll get the swarm. Rebecca's suicide's on hook. Alright, unfortunate but not the end of the world here. No pallet throw. And we'll get the down. Alright, let's drag y'all over to the Scourge and Hook, slow things down once again, and potentially get a Dead Man Switch. What is this, Ada? No Sabo for you, my dear. That was very dangerous of me. If she had any way to decrease the Sabo time, I would have been SOL for sure. 8 of those swarmed. A little bit early there, a little bit early. Hello, Ada, my dear. Now she really is between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, not much you can do. That's the biggest thing about the artist. You just need to be so patient to ensure that you get those downs like that. Let's look you over here real quick. It did complete another gen. Do you want to note that fact? Hitman switch is once again active. This gen had some decent progress too. Unfortunate that we weren't able to get them off the gen in time. Well, we'll get the injure. Kate's holding W for dear life. And I think we get this down pretty cleanly unless she has a dead hard. The way that she is running, there's very little chance of it, so decided to pull the trigger there. Up we go, friendo. Oh, Dead Man Switch gives us information there. There's Ada. She might think we did not see her. Correction, she realizes that we see her. Sorry, Ada, that ain't gonna work out the way you want it to. Dead Man Switch is still up. We can wait for the hook until it's over. See if they're healing under the hook. They're smart enough not to. Kate, though, goes there on the left. She does have a med kit, which is the only concern here. Scratch marks here. There's the Michaela. All right. Honestly, based on the way that the beginning of the match was going, I was not expecting anything close to this result. A bit late there, pallet there. We're fine though, especially as Michaela's not looking behind her. Up we go, Michaela, me girl. And I want to say we got rid of this. Oh no, we did not get rid of Scourgehook. For some reason, I thought that we had killed someone on this hook here, but apparently that's not the case, which I'm all too happy about. Kayla is dead, and now comes the end game. Like I said, definitely was expecting me to not get to this point in this match. I truly felt that my start of this match was really slow, not very effective. Oh. Who would have thunk? I mean, don't get me wrong, Kate, I respect the play. I do respect it. All right. Ooh, hold up. Where's my closest hook? Honestly, if Kay had wiggled off, I think she would have got off my shoulder. That's the unfortunate part for me. There are literally 0 hooks near there because we killed 2 people. But up you go, Kate, me girl. Hey, there's Hatch. Honestly, you don't see it spawn here in the middle all too often. Not bad at all, though. And then we got a lot of value out of Deadman Switch. I think Scourgehook Pain Resonance got some decent value as well. I think I do need to be more mindful of the timing of Scourgehook and Deadman's together, however. I think we did run into that a little bit. But GG, well played to these survivors. I know. Either up on to the next one, shall we? And in fact, the next one is going to be a match of Survivor. We're gonna do a little bit of solo queue. So let's jump on over there. And who am I working on right now? Trying to get all the generics. I think it's Adam. Is it Adam? It is, in fact, Adam. So what's my build look like on you? Autodidact, Reassurance, Solidarity, and Sprint Burst is one option. Otherwise, I could always go for the Adept. But before we do ready up, because we do see that 100% bonus, meaning that survivors are in high demand, we are going to go for a quick ad break. Don't worry, though, for those of you who are not subscribed, you are not going to miss a single second of this upcoming match. You're going to get a 1 and 30-second video, and you will be back here shortly. In the meanwhile, we are going to determine what build we want to run. I think it is run the Autodidact build. Why the hell not, right? Why the hell not? And then let's start using some of our bloody points. Ideally need to get below that 2 mil as much as possible. At the same time, still trying to be efficient with our blood points. You know, don't want to just spend blood points inefficiently at the end of the day. If I can help it, though. One thing I should do, I should slap on a med kit at the very least. Escape Cake 2 while we're at it. Let's grab Inner Healing. Alright. Well, let's see what happens for this match. Our first match is Survivor in a hot minute. So I wonder, I'm trying to think, right, about a few things. So I want to reintroduce killer builds, meaning that you guys get to choose the killer and the build associated with them. They're mainly going to be specialized for that killer. So like, for example, we saw you know, Palette Breaker Legion or Enduring Spirit Fury Legion. A really good example of Eerie Button, Julie's Mixtape, Enduring Spirit Fury, and some other odds and ends to go the extra mile. You know, I think we go with when the Knight comes out, Hubris add on to that build. I think anyone who runs that build, that would just make a ton of sense. Especially if they stun us in Frenzy while still healthy. Literally, regen Frenzy, vault the pallet, break it if we don't have Spirit Fury up. We then deactivate, they're affected by Hubris. I think that is a no-brainer. I think that is a very strong build. Slap on Corruption Intervention just for that early game slowdown, and you are pretty much golden. I'm wondering, though, if I can use Dick Spur for custom cards to make it a little bit easier. Also allow for you guys to, like, get packs of those. I think that'd be kind of cool. Alright. Essie's Elori. So far, no sign of the killer tear radius or otherwise. Alright, Lori's on Gen. This scares me. This scares me. No tear radius scares the bejesus out of me for this long. What is going on? Like, those moments there are always... I was right. They're always going to be the most panic-inducing thing in existence. As I was looking around for Myers or Ghostface or, like, waiting to hear the snarl and ding-dong from the Wraith. Dead Dog's actually not a bad map for him either, as he has a lot of good stock locations, but he's in tier 2 now. Should be able to hear him. There he is. He sees him. He sees him. I want to get these gens that are out in the open early. And we need to recognize that he could have Tombstone, so we might want to jump into a locker when he tiers 3s, if we're in chase with him. We do not want to risk a quick death, because he hasn't injured anyone yet, and that is always a telltale sign. Does that gen have a entity blocker? If so, why? But that terrace is small. That terrace is small. I don't like that. Yo, what's up, Liquid? Oh, it's Myers. Hi, buddy. Yeah, that's a dead rabbit. Monitoring abuse, I think. We'll get this done. We'll take this hit, which is unfortunate. Main shack has already been used. Does he chase? He does not. And on top of which, he does have tier 3. Does not appear to be Tombstone at least, so good news there. You're gonna need to wait a little bit before attempting this unhook, lest we give him a 1-for-1 trade. Terrace should be a little bit bigger. We should be able to tell when he's near. Sprint first up, which will be very helpful here. I'm doubtful this is infinite tier 3. It is not. Back to small Terratus Myers, though. We see him up there on main. Broke the door up there, so that's good to note. He's over there on that side, trying to keep an eye on him. He's probably going to come down this way, so let's be mindful of that. And try and make sure we can see that corner there. There's Lori. There's Myers. Yep, so we are right on the money. No idea if he's on Lori or not. Don't see him so far, though. Could be attempting to stalk her. Alright, once again confirming it is not... whatchamacallit. It is not Tombstone Myers. I don't know what his perks are, though. I am gonna leave this early. I don't know, if I had balanced, I'd be a lot more confident in that there. Sprint burst, definitely good. And I could definitely probably fake him out at the vault, but still, I think it would be very risky. Is this pallet gone? It's down at least. Alright, we got out of tier 3. Honestly, that's fine. I leave the short tile. Break line of sight occasionally. So that way he's getting less stock. Ah, that's rough. That's rough right there. I was thinking that maybe we should have thrown the pallet. Did not think about how far along he might be, but I want to say they may have completed the gen over by Water Wheel, which is huge. No deli here today. We do have resilience, though. This is a very quick heal. Perfect. So T3, let's start opening up doors. Once again, still not sure what his perks are outside of probably Monitor and Abuse. Let's take a moment. You might come over here. T3 down. Let's start opening this up. There's the unhook, and a very aggressive unhook on the Lori. We still have a hook safe to give, so we can still play around this a little bit. Meg takes a hit. Alright, we got 99, 1249, so 1 point off of max for the exit gate. That's 99 our sprint burst. He takes a stun. I'm fearful that he could have T3, so we're gonna heal Lori real quick. We got auto didac. Sorry, Lori, just need my auto didac stacks. No biggie, I promise. Alright, Meg takes the down. I feel like this is a T3 trap. I feel like this is a trap. So, sounds like she's down in basement. Yep. Yep. Yeah. About that, friends. about that? Deliverance? Holy hell? What? No shot. Jane takes it down though. It can't be whatchamacallit. Meg, are we not going? Okay, we're not going apparently. Meg said, sorry Jane, we outie. Well, that's insane. That was a huge deliverance play. And that, friends, is why you don't leave. You know, you don't know what perks they might have in hand, but GG, well played to these survivors and the Myers. Said GT well played too early. Whoopsie. Was right about monitor. Was right about the dead rabbit. Looks like there was Julie for increased movement speed while stalking by 20%. Barbecue and chili bamboozle, which I guess we never really saw, did we? Corrupt Intervention, which we saw early on. So yeah, overall, we wouldn't have really seen bamboozle or barbecue, obviously. Either ways, that was a fun one. Hi, Butter Boy. How you doing, buddy? How you doing down there? You want to be a gamer cat? Would you like to be a gamer cat, Butter? Fall from a great height while being chased 4 times. GG's, Toast, GG's. I appreciate stopping by, saying hi. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. I'm an educational streamer here to teach girls how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. Fall from a great height while being chased 4 times. Bye. Bye behavior. Also, the students downstairs are blasting music and he wasn't thrilled about it. If he's done, I'll come get him again. I mean, he's not eating right now. If they're loud enough to hear through the floor, and they're that way for a bit, let me know. I can tell you how to call the RA on duty to go tell them to turn it down. Because that is mildly frustrating, to say the least. No, let's select a different challenge than this, because this is a meh one. Hide from the killer's Terrius. Don't want to do that one. I cannot know. Finish repairing 3 generals while using the rare toolbox. Why? Cleanse 8 totems. Completely heal yourself for 2 health states while using the perk wound circle healing. Drop a pallet to stun the killer 2 times. Sure, let's do that one. Let's do this one. Completely heal 2 health states of other survivors. Finish spraying a generator while in the killer's Terrius. Must be in Terrius when the generator is completed. Let's do the stun one. Why not? Our build doesn't really focus in on stuns, but it still is something that we can make happen. Alright, trying to use some of our bloody points before we jump on in. Let's grab... Honestly, this is kind of a rough one. But it did work out. Let's see. Let's grab the spine chill. Hopefully it grabs the resilience. Perfect. Direct it over that way. I'm hungry. My birthday is tomorrow, so cake has been on my mind for the previous 7 hours. Help. Well, I mean, it sounds like you have a simple solution there. You just eat your cake, eat some cake now and eat some cake later, right? You know, no big deal there. You have your pre-birthday cake and you got your birthday cake. You can have your cake and eat it too. Yo, what's up, Zero? How you doing today, friend? I don't have the cake yet. Order cupcakes? If you have an insomnia cookie nearby, they do deliver. caramel? A caramel cake. So like, are you talking about like caramel flavored cake or a frosting? Like a caramel flavored frosting on said cake? Doesn't matter as long as caramel's involved. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I can appreciate that. Now the real question is it caramel or caramel? In my opinion, it is caramel apple caramel sauce. How about you guys? What are your thoughts there? I'm well, been so busy with school and work, YouTube and cosplay. Caramel. Like I said, caramel apple caramel sauce. Caramel, since it flows off the tongue better. Caramel. I feel like that's an accent. Clown? Feels like a clown with, dissolution. Goodbye, clown. As a caramel apple caramel sauce. Clown with dissolution. And a dead Feng Min. Do we get this gen in time? It's gotta be close. It's gonna be very close. I think she might be going to basement. Do I commit to this? You do take the hit here. Don't think there's any two ways about it. Yeah, that's a bit of a dead zone there. Hopefully they are able to get the gen done. So managed to learn how to pronounce the... Yes. So for the why? I was about to say, why am I not clicking space? My space bar is being dumb. So Frankie pronounces horror the same way that you say whore. Like, you know, calling someone a whore. So he goes, whore and horror. That's what it sounds like when you hear it from him. It's very funny. It's very funny. You do. I'm gonna go back to my gen over here. You do, and I have a recording to prove it. He did regress it, but doesn't seem by too much. Not enough for it to be an issue. Eight-second heal as well. Go through a pallet. Takes the time to break it, so that's fine. Alright, so let's try and link this here. This might have the extended... Yeah, I think dissolution pops. I don't think I get the paladin time. So he has dissolution. I'm pretty sure that's the ether, which gives you the additional hindered. At least it lasts longer, it feels like, as well. I was like, I completely forgot this wretched shop and not Wrecker's Yard. I was kind of looking at the map like, this doesn't make much sense. Yeah, the solution working very well for Clown right now. One survivor sticking on a gen. Another... Oh, they're going for the kill, though, on Feng Min. I mean, if you're going to do it, now's the time to do so. It should be down to 1 gen soon. Yep, there it is. So I need to find a gen that is very far away from everything else. There's Clown. Unfortunately, Ada, I'm gonna have to sell, or Fangman, I'm gonna have to sell you out. Apparently, he's going for the Fangman. Nope, Fangman does not care, it would seem. She wants to preserve her own life beyond anything else here. See, that's a good example of how not to play the game, where you are not taking body blocks, you're not giving up hook states, you're not really being a team player. And for example, if they're able to take body blocks for either the other Fangman, myself, that gives them a better opportunity to also escape. That is something that I feel survivors tend to really forget. And I even like put Fangman in the crossfire and did so personally because he saw me, so it makes sense for them to then take chase as well. But Fangman decided, you know what, no, I don't want to do that, no thank you. Survivors sometimes. Well, it is what it is. Let's go back to our bloody web. Like I said, we're needing to use up our blood points. Grab all these. Now, before I do forget, and the ad runs itself mid-match, we are going to run a quick minute and 30-second ads. Don't worry, though. Those of you who are not subscribed, you will not miss a single moment of this match. So that being said, we are going to be right back. Let's see. Let's grab Hope. Play as team, but finding a survivor who actually a team player is a rarity. Well, it's I think it really does exemplify one of the things that, you know, has been discussed more and more, which is MMR at the top end truly means nothing. And the reason why people are saying that and why it really is a factual thing is the fact that the top 5% are all shoved together into that pool. Now, the top 0.1 is included in that, and those are the ones who know, you know what? We need to share chases, we need to body block, we need to make the killer's life more difficult. However, the bottom 5% probably doesn't, and it shows a very clear skill disparity between the top MMR and high MMR. And so I think that's something that behavior does in some way, shape, or form need to look at in the grand scheme of things. Though I think that's going to happen anytime soon. No. I think that behavior recognizes that people do prioritize queue times over anything else. But we haven't sent to the RPD West. There should be a gent around here somewhere. Yep, there is, but that's corrupt. My friend. That was you. Let's go upstairs. I want to hear, I heard the whispers of a terror radius. Correct. That is exactly. We can kind of take our time here, given corrupt. I heard a terror radius, and now I can't identify who. There's Fang Min. I'm just kind of scoping out the gens right now while we have a chance. Decide to scratch the lampshade. It's a Myers. It's a Moogle. A Mookie. My friend, you need to leave here. He is just going to stalk you. Alright, we're just gonna watch this for a bit. Actually, really interesting to watch a chase. Wait, why are you trying to mind game? You're trying to moonwalk? And he's gone. Ooh, that was a totem. My friend. So he's in chase of Feng Min. That's fine. Hello, Claudie girl. She's down there. Feng Min's in chase. He has not teared up yet. However, where'd he go? Oh, that's scary. Where did the freaking nature go? Wonder if he's in chase of Claudie now? That's very awkward. I don't like that. Has corrupt ended yet? The answer is yes. However, I do not like this gen, but I think we can see all the entrances by placing our camera here. This way, we're less likely to get grabbed. Trying to keep an ear out for the breathing of the Michael. It gets hot underneath that mask. Oh, okay. Hits the Claude. Could this be Scratch Mirror Myers? He hasn't teared up at all, nor seemingly has attempted to either. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, there's the down. Oh, there's a grab too. Oh, flashlight save. Potentially a locker play. We did see 3 flashlights. It would not be outside the realm possibility. Would not be outside the realm possibility. Let's prime sprint burst for 99. Or at least to be off cooldown by the time we finish this. Okay, nothing Min's in chase. So far, no sign of the Mikey. Claude's healed up. Fengmin's no longer in chase, given the obsession markers and Cheryl taking a hit. Fengmin back in chase, though. Must have been a body block. Let's go upstairs to next gen. You know, there is one over top side. Was corrupted earlier. It's a bit of a dangerous one to work on, I will admit. Okay. A down out of a locker. And maybe potentially trying to set up for the flashlight save again. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing, given that Claude has been injured. That makes sense. Back up again, though. Cheryl takes an injury. Fengmin healed. What is going on here? Okay, grabbed out of a locker. Are we gonna see a flashlight save? There's a flashlight save. Oh, this poor Mikey. That's at least 2 locker saves now. Just this match alone. Okay, Fengmin takes a hit. And this is a great example here alone why 3 survivors doing this and 1 survivor sitting on gens is kinda ridiculous. And it requires behavior either to remove the double locker setups and tiles or throughout maps, or for them to make you flashlight or blind immune on locker grabs. It's 2 survivors with endurance status effects. I'd suggest 2 dead hards. Okay, another locker grab. And that is now a 3rd flashlight save. He's in chase of Feng Min. We had a doctor and with distressing and monitor. Please explain. Hi, Michael. You have Godpout there. Hi, friend. Palada's gone there. It might continue on me, which would be his smartest move, but they're body blocking. Give me time to heal in the circle of healing. So yeah, this match has been a lesson on why behavior is removing the ability to blind killers. Hi, can we heal you? Oh, no, he's right there. All right, back to the pallet down here. I mean, if we really need to, we know exactly where they're going to be set up. Yep, we're just gonna loop them here. Honestly, let's set it up. She's body blocking for me. And here comes the heal. There's Claude. No sign of Myers. Correction, there's Myers. He got sprint burst. I imagine they're going to be back to their flashlight shenanigans in a second. He's on me. I got a stun on him. Alright, he's back on me. We saw that. So we're gonna go downstairs. Oh, he's no longer on me. There's Feng Min. I wonder if they have completed the gen up here. Alright, Myers did not follow the Feng Min. I do genuinely feel bad for the Myers. This is rough. They're playing smart, they're playing well, and, you know, abusing locker saves pretty much to a T. Seems like we got a gen here. There he is, though. And then we just run to the side where all the survivors are still most certainly posted up. I don't know where he went. That scares me a little, not gonna lie. That scares me just a little. Alright, we have our sprint burst 99. So you're running some, we'll get some pretty decent distance! Hi, Claudia girl. So Claude's gonna body block for me. I do not have a med kit. However, we should be able to get within circle of healing range here. Adam, I need you to shut up, please. Oh, there's no Ed. That's gonna make things just a wee bit difficult now, ain't it? Alright, time to find Noed. There should be a static totem up here. Let's go take a look. See if that is, in fact, the Noed. Because there's two totems there that it can't be. I saw some ones that were broken. It is not this one. There's one just out in the wild. Interesting. Trying to think of other. There it is. Oh! No, 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 no. Oh my God. That man freaking just scared the bejesus out of me. Oh my word. Here, where's the last one? Oh, well, he's up there. I'm just gonna say, let's GTFO. Okay! So that there was a thing. I will say, I absolutely love that reaction. I'm gonna clip that, me getting jump scared by Myers, like, holy hell. These two, I swear. But GG, well played to Michael Myers, and I will say, I am sorry, friend. So that was Devo, Noed. Play with your food. You don't. Myers can be rough. Not to mention. And they were locker saving. Hard to counter, but not impossible. Go have fun. Next match. Like I said, I feel for the Myers. That's right too, but I never get better at all. It takes time and practice. also depends on the killer and build. There are a lot of things to consider. We'll get there. I genuinely feel bad for Demise, especially now. Especially now. That was such a rough game. I want to say the Flashlight Squad here got at least 3 locker saves. The reason why they wanted to go to Dead Dog, funny enough, was probably because of the abundance of double lockers. RPD just happened to also work in that loop too. But with that being said, let's move on to the next one, shall we? And let's see if we need to play more Survivor. We're good for a bit. I don't think we're going to be. I think we're still upwards towards that 2 million mark, especially with this challenge being complete. Rare or better toolbox. So in other words, use a Commodious. Yeah, we're still pretty maxed out. So let's grab our Commodious. We'll keep it add-onless. And use some Blood Pawns. Excuse me. Alright. Thank you. Appreciate it. Grab you, you'll grab that, then go on your way down. I need to complete 3 generators while holding a Commodious toolbox. It doesn't have to be while using a Commodious toolbox, note that fact. That's fine, that's fine. Wanted to say bless you before you sneeze on stream, but Butter did a mischief. What has Butter been up to? What has he been doing this entire time? Being a menace. Those who do not know who Butter is, he is our kitten, and he likes to stir up plenty of mischief. Alright, well, I guess we have time to move to our next survivor. Jeffy boy! We got either deli build. Let's do deli build. This is actually a really obnoxious deli build. So, reason why it's obnoxious, because we can do some really dumb stuff with breakdown, deliverance, off the record sprint burst. We can deliverance. That's fine. Now, if the killer comes back or is camping, we deliverance in face. Well, guess what? They can't do much. Because we are in, let's say, just the corner of a map. They hooked. That's the only hook nearby. And then Breakdown is going to get rid of that hook for a good 3 minutes. I brought him in earlier to eat some of his food during the last match, but he made a move for the green screen while you were in chase. When you say a move for the green screen, was he like about to try and claw down the back of it? Or what is he doing? Because he hasn't really bothered the green screen this entire time. Which has been interesting. No, he was rubbing against it. Rubbing against it's fine. I mean, that's just cats marking whatever. Meep has done that plenty of times. I'm just more concerned about the claws coming out and him just going, you know what would be fun? And just friggin' tearing it to shreds. To ribbons! He was also rubbing against it, also my feet. What about my feet? Was he like at my feet? That's fine too. He does that all the time. He's been a menace today, so I wasn't taking chances. Fair. That's fair. That is reasonable. He's going for my feet. Oh, I don't care about that. I could care less. All right. So we are now on the Jeffy boy. I don't know why that song got into my head, but it did. Bringing back the early 2000s Call of Duty Black Ops days. But we are on the Lampkin lane, spawn right next to a gen. And let's sit right, he is. So he's going to eat a tiny bit more because he decided the umbrella is new toy. This match sounds good. We can look at both doors by doing this. So no killer surprises for us today, in case it is another Myers. I don't know why I've been seeing so many Myers today, though. It looks like they are in chase with David. It is a plague. So this could be a little bit interesting. Hi, Michaela. You want to jump on Jen with me? Come on, come on. Takes us like 55 seconds, the two of us. We don't need to worry about any sneaky plague tricks. So unless they have Dark Devotion, I guess. I mean, that's a real thing. I mean, it is her teachable perk. You know what? Natophobia makes sense, it's plague. So we do want to keep in mind that we are clear to cleanse around areas where gens have been completed. This will be a corner gen, so a really good place for cleanses to happen. So keep that in mind. Did hear Terrius momentarily there, I think. We'll get the gem. Might be a gen out here. Looks like David goes down there. Yep, there is one over there that looks like it can't be corrupt. They just got downed. Thrilling Tremors? Could be Thrilling Tremors. Either that or was Repressed Alliance. Deadlock! No, Deadlock! So it's Deadlock. Deadlock Thanatophobia. Alright, we're gonna let her do her thing. You see a gen here. No sign of the Michaela. So potential that she is elsewhere and or going for the unhook. Though it's like 30 seconds in, so I'm kind of fearful that she's not because she doesn't want to get infected. No, she is. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Alright, she's now injured too. We do need to strategically cleanse. I also love the fact that we did see a boon there against the plague of all killers. We do want to remind ourselves that Deadlock is in play. Down is over here, which means that she will probably end up coming towards this hook. A totem has been cleansed. And there is a gen in this building. Well, that's mildly unfortunate. On the bright side, I'm not infected. On the downside, I am now in chase. Unfortunately, I brought her to another injured survivor, it looks like. And can, funny enough, heal myself. They suicided out? Are you serious? Oh my word. It's literally your first flippin' hook. It was their boon too. It was their boon. What the hell? About to touch a gen out here just to get infected on purpose. Yeah. I can't believe it. Actually, was it there? Yeah, it was the Fangmin because she worked on the boon while this gen was deadlocked. So there's Plaything. That could be what Michaela's getting rid of. So that would make sense. That would make sense right there. There's a totem right there. My Plaything could spawn there. I actually do not know spawn logic of Plaything, funny enough. And cleanse up there. That's not a bad location to cleanse. Has no infected. Prove thyself. That's cute. Alright, let's do this. Off the record deactivated. Breakdown has gotten rid of that hook. There's one kind of nearby, though. Oh, David! Oh, she's gonna come back. There's no point in cleansing right now. I don't know where they went. The killer is a hacker. Report him as a shadow hacker. So can you explain how they are a hacker? I'm curious on that. Because that is a hefty accusation. Let's see. Because so far, I have not seen anything that is suspect on my end, personally. Deliverance activated, not that it matters. Plaything here. Plaything, Thanatophobia, Deadlock. So we don't know what the fourth perk is just yet. We haven't seen David and Chase in a while. Sprint Burst will get us to his tile pretty cleanly. Doesn't matter, I'm already infected, friendo. We'll go behind. Do we have a pallet? We do. It's not a great tile, though, to be completely honest. I don't think we get anywhere of significance. I see a pallet, but I don't think we get to it in time. We do. Somehow. Shockingly. Shockingly, we made it. Alright, let's loop this next. Oh god, she has her power. Yo, what's up? How you doing today, friend? Hopefully you're doing well. I messed up. I messed up. Hanging in there. Alright, looks like they're on David. This is fine. We're good. We're good. Let's cleanse upstairs where she's less likely to go. Alright, that was a bit scary. Not gonna lie, that was a bit scary. But yeah, Raymond, I would be really curious to see why you're saying that the plague's hacking. I've yet to see any clear examples of her doing so. No, like, fifth perk, no real speed buff, nothing. That seems all too suspect. So unless you saw something in particular that I didn't. I'm doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Alright, they grab their power. Probably gonna go back for the unhook, I imagine, which will allow us to jump on Jen. You still have 2 gens to go. Yeah, we're in a rough spot, to say the least. Pentimento. Plaything, Pentimento, Noed, Deadlock. Shoot. question is, so there's Pentimento. This one's this. It is, whatchamacallit, the Netophobia slowing it down. Pentimento now down, grabbing power. We'll have to go for the unhook. No one's sick. Yeah, really focusing on the slowdown, aren't they? They may have actually grabbed the totem over here. Either that or they're doing it right now. They did it right now, yeah. That's exactly what happened. Let's cleanse Pentimento. Once again, Thanatophobia is what's slowing it down. That is mildly unfortunate. Alright, we'll get some distance for that, but not by much. I don't know if we make it to window in time. Okay, she infected me. She did not injure me. That's huge. Trying to infect me further. For some reason I thought she was doubling back, and I think that might cost me my life. Yeah, we'll just waste her time a little bit by forcing the grab. I'm hopeful that maybe they're both on gens that are 99. Looks like they're on one with Prove Thyself. They need to get healed is what they need to do. Oh, so close. So close. Alright, well, down to the final gen. Honestly, I think if the Fang Min would have stayed in match, I think we would have actually been in a really, really good spot. We've done really good given the fact that we are in a 3v1 scenario. There's a gen over here, so we don't want to cleanse too close. I think cleansing over here is not a bad move. It's not as inconvenient as the upstairs one, for example, but still mildly. So we'll take the end of the street one. I think he took the upstairs one, which, like I said, mildly inconvenient, but is not as much as I would like it to be. As far as gens are concerned, trying to figure out where they're at. Though it looks like the Michaela's in chase. Not much we can do to help her out here. We're both on death hook. Oh, this gen has 0 progress though. That's the problem. Pentimento once again. No clue what totem that is. I think we need to split and hope she does not see us. And maybe one of us can complete that gen during the next chase. I'm highly doubtful though. 99 sprint. I thought the red light from the cop car was her red light. Not gonna lie. I'll jump on gen, but between Pentimento and everything else, it's not looking great. Hi! That was unfortunate. I think we unfortunately do end up going down here. I mean, she can just bloodlust me. She can just bloodlust me here. I don't get anywhere with this. I did my best, David! I tried to move that. He's on the gen. He's trying. He's being a good survivor. Oh, don't do it. Don't slug for the 4K. Don't be a naughty plague. Naughty plagues don't get the incense burner full of candy. Well, honestly, I think all things considered... Okay, all things considered, getting the 5th generator, I'll take that as a W. I'll take that as a W. Good stuff, honestly. Let's see David's final chase, and that'll move us to the next match. Come on, David, you can do it, buddy. You got, oh, she didn't fall. Yeah, I was about to say, she's, oh, the hatch was right there. No, David. Maybe she'll give you your glyph. Go for the glyph, David, do it. Yes, give him the glyph, Plague. You can vomit on all you want. Give him the glyph, though. Yeah, that's right. Good, Plague. Oh, no, Plague, there's another one. There's another one. Come on, let him get it. Let him get it. No. I mean, be fair, it was kind enough of her to let him get one, so you know what? I think we'll take that as a victory. We'll take that as a win for David. But with that being said, GG, well played to these survivors and the plague. Yep, perks all matched up, nothing real suspect, so not sure why Raymond thought that they were hacking, but hey, you know what? People just might not know stuff and things. Maybe they don't know about deadlock, for example. It's a very real possibility. We are still close to 2 months. I'm just gonna need to like take time. I guess, you know, we could play like probably 2 matches of killer. Let's do that. 2 matches of killer to end the stream. Let's do it. But before we do, for those who are not subscribed, you are about to get a ad. It is just 1 minute and 30 seconds, nothing too egregious, I promise. It does help support the channel and everything that we do here, and I promise you ain't gonna miss a single second of the match. With that being said, we'll be back in just 1 moment. All right. Well, let's ready up with Zareth. We got our build already on him, making life easy. Let's use some Frightful Flans. Got some Blood Abhorrence, and I think these last 2 matches will be the last 2 matches of the night, as, you know, it would suggest by me saying the last 2 matches. Sometimes I impress myself with my linguistic skills. Oh boy, oh boy. Honestly, playing Survivor was a lot of fun. We had some really good chases there. I had some interesting moments, especially that freaking heart attack from the Mr. Mukulmayers. With that being said, though, hopefully you guys are all having a grand old time as well. I will be adding more channel point redemptions here shortly, and also looking at Dick Spurs, seeing if we can just do like a lot of custom packs, which would allow you guys to do that, as well as redeem them via channel points alone. I think Dixper would be like a mixture of channel points and give you like a card pack, so you can't necessarily get the ones that you want right away. So I'll have to kind of balance that here and there of what that looks like for a premium pick versus a pack of, I don't know, what, 5 of Dixper. So I'll look into that a bit more. Also, I want to point out, it is freaking sweltering in the stream room right now. It is snowing outside currently. The temperature is currently 25 degrees. However, big however here, is 25 degrees, but with the wind chill, feels like a solid 9. So yeah, to say the least, it's cold out. So we physically turned our heat off all the way, because I thought to myself, it's normally really warm in here as is. However, we've had the heat on. I was like, okay, let's turn it off. I bet you the students within the student housing that we are living in, we live on the end, probably all have their heat on. So I would bet Frankie that we could theoretically just turn our heat off. I say, screw it. We'll have the rest of the apartments heat us, because it always gets hot on this end. I don't know why that is. I'm not sure if it's like an airflow issue or whatnot, but it always, without fail, warms up over on this side of the building. Also doesn't help that there's like 0 airflow in the stream room as well. We have the door closed, so that way, you know, you guys aren't hearing Frankie in the kitchen cleaning dishes or Butter being a menace to society. It's actually comfortable. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Like, we had the heat off and it's currently comfortable where you are, but sweltering where I am, because I have, you know, my studio light set up that is generating heat, my computer that's generating heat, a lack of airflow, and I mean, I have the Dyson going. Wait, do I have the Dyson going? I do? But it's faced backwards and isn't oscillating. Okay. I'll fix that later. I was like, I mean, I got some limited airflow. Butter must have like pressed buttons. That is what we're finding out. But Butter did something, so I'll have to fix that later. But we's are on the Gronin Storehouse. Spawn location's kind of rough here. I'm thinking back over here, that could be in the pocket over there. We'll take a quick look, and that sure enough is a Stave and a Claire. Hi, Steve. I don't want you on gens. You have toolbox, so I want to make that more annoying. That, and also Claire, she does have a medkit, so I can't drop chase with her. Right, go to Shack. There is James as well. We really don't want a body block. We have Bloodlust 2. We'll get the down. I haven't seen any flashlights. However, we have also not seen Cheryl. Scourge hook wise. This is greedy. This is greedy. But we're gonna go for it because I want Gift of Pain on him, since he has that toolbox in hand. Take a look. That there is a Claire. Secondary scratch marks though. Got the hit. Cute little mind game. Drop chase of her. Look around at the unhook. You don't see anyone going in for it. Stand corrected. There is James. We'll bounce him around a bit. There's probably healing, which is fine by me. Steve might move the second stage since we got James off him. No, just barely. Bloodlust in effect. He'll need to find a pallet. There is this one here. Or we'll get the hit just fine. Yeah, I'll break. That's fine. We push you into the pocket. There's limited resources back here, friend. You'll loop this. Go further into the pocket. Okay, okay. This is a column tile. Unless you have Dead Hard, you don't have the distance you need. Yo, what's up, Sarah? How you doing, friend? What have you been up to today? All right, let's bring you to the same one. Keep in mind, Steve now is afflicted by Gift of Pain. You ideally want to find Claire or Cheryl and not injure Steve without guaranteeing the down. Scratch marks going out. Vault out. Going for the unhook. That's Steve. And Cheryl. We'll go for Cheryl. Look at the hit. She'll go back towards main. We'll vault with. May have been able to get that hit. A work event and almost home. My feet are killing me. Yeah, I can imagine. Been there, done that. How long was the event, out of curiosity? Perfect. Alright, Scourge back here in this corner. James now afflicted by Gift of Pain. Sure will be two, so now we want to find the Claire. Ask and the entity shall provide. There is Claire. That's fine by me, friend. I will break that brutal and catch back up real quick. Woo-hoo-hoo! That was a spicy whiff. We do get the mind game, though, on the window, and do guarantee a hit. Let's cloak up, pick up the pace. Good 3 hours, yeah. Let's see. Ooh, Claire being a tricksy one. I like it. Do not vault. And almost mind game myself there. I'm glad I mind gamed the way I did. He's doing a fantastic job here. This is a LL wall. It's almost a guaranteed down. Let's get the grab. Everyone is now going to be afflicted with Gift of Pain. So everything's been slowed down just a tad. Check this gen over here. That's a flashlight on Cheryl, so we can't recloak. We want to commit to this chase as well. The biggest thing here is that once we injure and get rid of Gift of Pain, we want to read down. She looks behind her. I was thinking that Bloodlust might get us there. Dead hard? I thought she went this way. She went the other way. That's rough, honestly. I see Rebecca here. We might actually have to change targets. No pallet here, friend. We got the hit. Another gen completed. balanced landing, potentially. Yep, look at that. Hit the hip. Steve now has a flashlight as well. They're picking up flashlights here. We see Scratch Marks go back towards Shaq. And Steve will go down here. All right. Let's take a look. That Scourge Hook is now down, suggesting either Sabo or a breakdown that we did not notice before. We see Cheryl and Rebecca there. Or sorry, Claire. No pallets back here, friend. Remember that she does have Dead Hard. Pallet here, I think, is still up. There's the vault. And we do see the hook up and running. Perfect. This is the most progressed gen. Let's go for James. Now we see Steve here, still injured, which is fine by me. Interesting. Honestly, didn't even realize Steve was here. Let's EDC. Okay. Honestly, that saves me time. Let's get you down. The funny thing is he may have DC'd with the thought that he would avoid me from hooking on Scourge Hook, regressing the gen. The sad part is he did not. You do see Cheryl here. So hoping that we can mind game that. Scratch Marks over here. That is the Claire. Excellent. That's what you like to see on those hits. Yeah, you just barely don't make that. Even with Cheryl being around, we don't need to worry. Let's go for James, since she's still injured. We need to use that pallet, friend. Good job. Going to the next tile. Good hit. He might not make this pallet, honestly. He played that smart, actually. But not smart enough. Alright, James dies on this back hook, and that leaves Shale up and running for the hatch. Honestly, a really fun match. These guys played really well. I have no idea where their flashlights came from, though. Those things were out of the blue. Freaking pulling them out of chests left and right, I swear. Well, let's check Shaq first. Nope, not here. I swear, if it's in the pocket where I hooked James... No, I don't think it was, based on that. But GG, well played to these survivors. Brand new parts on Commodious. That was Residual Manifest, so that makes sense why they're pulling flashlights out left and right. I like it. I like it. Alright, alright. And it was a dead hard on the Cheryl, like we thought. Bounce landing on the Claire. And I don't think we saw dead hard on Steve at all, did we? He must have just faked him out just enough. But we are going to spin the wheel one more time, and we are ending on someone a little bit spicy. We are going to play the Trickster. So I think build pretty standard for the most part. Gift of Pain, Scourge Hook as their slowdown and regression. The question is, what do we want to use for our utility? And I think for M1 115s, on one hand, I would love to run Iron Maiden since we would want to reload and reload quickly, get back and chase. Rinse, repeat, right? On the other hand, I think unlike Huntress, who is going to reload A more often, but B is more lethal in loops overall, I think Trickster really does suffer at a lot of loops, especially those like T&Ls and those with window pallets. So I think for that reason, Bamboozle might be the right choice as far as utility is concerned. At the same time, we do want them to vault to some degree. There's also conversation about, like, do we want to be able to break pallets faster as well? Like, what is going to be more detrimental to our overall strategy and game plan? Pallets or vaults? And I want to say it might be vaults. Because at least with pallets, we can force them back and forth at the pallets and get the down. But window vaults, especially on a long wall, can be really backbreaking for Trickster, I feel. But we can see 3 medkits and a toolbox. That's a yellow medkit, or the equivalent of. That's an event medkit. So we know they have at least 1.5 charges. We can assume that the other medkits have at least 1 charge in them, or 1 heal each. More likely not, though, it's probably something a lot more difficult for us to deal with. But we will see how this turns out. This, however, will end up being our last match of the night. Another medkit, but a character change. Okay, okay. Got Petrified Oak, an envelope, Bloody Potestremas. Good stuff. All right. Let's see how we do with Tricky Boy. Keep in mind, he is a range-based killer, and I've said before, I'll say it again, I need like 3 matches usually to warm up. I will say I've been doing a lot better with Huntress off the bat, as I've been a lot more patient and really focusing in boxing survivors out, rather than going for, you know, wind up and hit. You know, just really focused in on shorting chase by boxing survivors into bad positions. And I think that's something that people forget to do a lot of. Just sometimes it's good if you know they have a choke point and you're just walking at them menacingly with a hatchet. They have to make a choice. Cross that boundary and risk getting hit, or just watch as you walk towards them with a hatchet in hand. And bit by bit, you can also close off that choke by boxing them in further. It's one of my favorite things to do as Huntress, and something that has really, I have found at least to be really successful in increasing my lethality with her. Trickster can't do that as much, unfortunately, as survivors know full well they can walk through that line and might take a few knives, but won't go down. You really have to track them. FCC is one of Rue's most hated maps because of main building, and brings Bamboozle because of it. Really glad we brought Bamboozle now. There is a Atom. Sprint Burst. I'm just gonna box him back in. You know, it's Sprint Burst, we'll get the quick down. No flashlights in the match. So we're clear there, and we can go for our first Scourge and Hook. You see that someone was over here. That is a Feng Min. Let's swing here. Get the hit on the pink bunny foo-foo. There we go. Interesting choices. Dead hard, maybe? Nah. Sorry, friend, that just ain't gonna happen. Potentially a Medal of Man, though. We could see that as a very real possibility. Fengman got healed very quickly. I want to say I'm hearing, yeah, I am hearing the Fengman. So she's on the T side. We also see Michaela here. We can force a 1-for-1 trade. But Michaela did not go for it, and Fengman is still here. You guys are gonna have to go for the 1-for-1. Yeah, so they did go for it. Good distraction there, but Michaela will end up taking the L for it. She did look behind her enough to know that it wasn't on top of her. Going back into the corner. There's no pallets here. She's in a very nasty dead zone. No signs of survivors. For the pallet stun, we are in the clear. You did hear Adam scream, I'm pretty sure. No sound there. Let's check the left. Some progress here. There's Pink Buddy Foo-Foo. We'll get the hits. And now go for Green Bunny Foo-Foo. A Bamboozle. Bamboozle again. And now they're kind of caught out without much to work with. Yeah, I only had one knife in hand. We had to use the main event on her. It wasn't the most efficient thing in the world, but we made it work nonetheless. I'll reload, get another Scourge Hook. We've been keeping that 5 gens. Chases have been kept pretty short. Pretty happy so far. Alright, let's go back to the gen on the left. Imagine Green Bunny Foo-Foo, or sorry, Pink Bunny Foo-Foo's over here. No sign of them, though. Scratch marks. No sign of the survivor here. Looks like scratch marks going towards Hook. Gen over here is regressing, so that's the most progressed gen. None of them on the Shack gen. Okay, another quick heal. Maybe we'll make it. No one else on there. No additional progression. Check over here. You see scratch marks going out wide. There is everyone. Fortune for you, friend. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Scourge Hook in the back. Let's get him here. Get some more regression. Get some more slowdown in. Reload since we're on 14. Seems like they have started working on Shack now. Survivor. That's a thing, Min. Dead vault. We'll take the hit. Let's reload. It's kind of boxed herself out. I bet you she goes out this way. Sure enough, there she is. Perfect. Sorry, Michaela. Not gonna happen. Let's go for at least an injury on Michaela as well. Potentially go for the down. Michaela DCs, I guess. She's had enough of this. They, by they being behavior, brought back ghost survivors. We can still hear Michaela's grunts of pain where she DC'd. You can hear it pretty clearly too. That is mildly unfortunate. No progress here to speak of. Look in the main, see if there's over there. Scratch marks, there are none. We will allow for one survivor to live if they do not complete 2 or more gens. Gen over here, progress. There it is. Just throw them right over that hay bale. The main thing she can do is just crouch, but the problem is that she can only do that for so long before we end up downing her. Honestly, Michaela had only been hooked twice, or once this entire match, so she gave me a free hook state, basically. Let's reload. Let's see, looks like this gen's the one that was hit by Scourge Hook Pain Res. Oh, I got confused by the grunts of pain. Michaela. Alright, that's Sprint Burst. We see scratch marks going for the unhook. That is our friend Feng Min. That's fine though. Good corner tech, but not good enough there, friend. Perfect. There's the down, the pick, and the hook on the Scourge Hook for the final time. This has been our favorite hook this entire match. There's Pink Bunny Fufu. Would like to reload here. She probably thinks that we haven't seen her. Let's reload. Make sure she hasn't moved much. And so I say, friend, but I know exactly where you are. Up you go, and we'll give the last Fang Min the hatch. Not bad, honestly. A lot better than I was expecting with Trickster, given this is our first game with him for the entire day. We only got, I think, one free hook state from the Michaela when she DC'd. So not the biggest deal in the world, though still not entirely sure why she DC'd in the first place. Maybe because she tried to protect the Fang Min, it didn't work out well. She got down for a 2 and maybe just been a bit upset about that. That is the possibility. You see scratch marks over here, so that's the Fang Min. I'm gonna kick the gen. Did she find hatch? Yeah, look at you. There you go. But GG, well played to these survivors. Yeah, so that was 2.5 charges, 1.5 charges, 3.5 charges of a very beefy med kit. Desperate Measured Botany Knowledge, also very, very strong. But it makes sense why they're healing so quickly. All right. Well, with that being said, we are going to end things there. If you guys aren't already, and you are interested in doing so, make sure to hit that follow button. Also, make sure to check out our Extra Life campaign where we're trying to help heal kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I will see y'all on Saturday over on Champions of the Fog, my Dead by Daylight esports league. With that being said, I'll see you then. Bye-bye!